Hello there, very good afternoon. Joining us today is Mark Child here from Cóndor Gold, because you've told your investors that assay results from your over 8k meters of infill drilling within the Noticias open pit at your La India project there in Nicaragua demonstrated good continuity of gold mineralization. So to understand what exactly that means, we've got you here with us now. I know you're there in Nicaragua, so we're going to talk about the country itself a little bit later on, and also about the wider portfolio of Cóndor Gold. But first of all, just elaborate on these results, if you would, please, Mark.
Yes. Good morning, Nicaragua time. The 8,000 meters of infill drilling results was in La Mestiza open pit, which is a very small open pit. There's 125,000 ounces there at 8 grams, super high grade. The total open pit material we have is 1.1 million ounces, but this is a high grade satellite pit, and we've done infill drilling to convert the inferred to the indicated category, to put it into a reserve, to go into the mill feed and the mine plan. The results were very good. We had, as expected, we had some really good drill intercepts. We had 6 meters at 6.5 grams, only a 35 meters depth, and good continuity of the mineralization, and it confirms the geological model. That particular intercept is about 60 meters outside the existing pit shell, so which is encouraging, because it might get a little bit bigger, but we'll have to see what the final resource or reserve estimate actually has to say on Mestiza. But we're very pleased with the results.
Mm-hmm. And what is the program? What is it designed to do exactly, Mark?
That 8,000 meters is infill drilling to convert inferred to indicated ounces, the higher level, and then ultimately put into reserve, and then add in to the mine plan. So we're really getting it ready for extraction.
All right, excellent, good stuff. That is exciting. And what else is going on there at Cóndor Gold? Then give us a nice roundup, Mark.
Well, we've got 3 open pits fully permitted for extraction. This pit's actually permitted to extract. We just need to do the infill drilling to get it to a higher degree of confidence to take it out. We have now bought all the land. We have bought the mill, which is in the country. We got all the permits. We've cleared now 11 hectares of site. So there's been massive progress on the project. We're due a feasibility study by the end of this month, so within the next 2 to 3 weeks, and that is on the main pit. It's the La India open pit, which already has a reserve on it at PFS level, but we're doing it to FS or feasibility study level, and that'll give us the capex numbers of plus or minus 15%, plus or minus 15% on the OPEX numbers. And we're looking at about $125 million capex on this. And we're looking from year one, we want to be producing about 100,000 ounces of gold a year. So that's our base case. And so that's an important document, because the banks lend against the bankable feasibility study. That's what it's all, the debt, whether it's private equity or bank debt, is pretty much lent against that. So it's a very high degree. We spent probably $7-8 million on that study in the last 18 months. And just the tailing storage facility alone, the designs for that are cost $1 million.
All right. So clearly you're very confident.
Yes, we're the project now on the ground or operationally has never been in a better condition. It's almost completely de-risked and pretty much construction ready. So that's a great place to be in, with gold at $2,000.
Mm-hmm. And talking about a great place to be in, let's maybe talk about Nicaragua itself, because you're obviously there. Tell us what it's like operating in that country.
Well, I first came to Nicaragua 16 years ago to look at some earning concessions. And eventually we staked the ground around La India concession. And I've now been full-time for 10 years. Mining projects do take a long time, and we've had a couple of setbacks in that period. But the government is totally supporting the mine. So I'm pleased to tell you that yesterday I met with the Minister of Energy and Mines, Minister Mansell, and then we drove to the President's office, and I had a meeting for an hour and a half with the President of the country. And I thought it might be 30 minutes, but he was so interested in what we've been doing for the last 10 years and the work we're doing in reopening a mining district, because there was a mine here in 1956, and he knew the area, And he basically is totally supportive of the project and of mining. The country wants to double its gold production in the next 5 years. Cóndor and Mina La India is a major part of that, because we're going to have 100,000 ounces day one, but in our PEAs last October, we demonstrated on what we have that it can be 150,000 ounces per annum for 9 years if we add the underground ounces in. So that meeting with the president of the country yesterday basically gives a major green light for the construction and project finance, and it materially de-risks the project, in my opinion.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you for the catch up. That's Mark Child there from Cóndor Gold here on Proactive London. Enjoy the rest of your stay there, working hard in Nicaragua.
Thank you.